Hey, Uncle Bob, what's up? How's everything at the store?
Everything at Lacar Antiques is wonderful as always, my dear niece Macy.
So, I'm going to be a little bit late today. Is that okay?
Sure, of course. Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah. I just needed to stay after school for a little while.
Stay after school to do homework, or stay after school to hang out with that little boyfriend of yours?
Uncle Bob, Steve is not my boyfriend. We just make out after musical practice.
Oh, well, my apologies. Is he cute at least?
Very cute, Uncle Bob. Very.
Well, I'm going to need you by 5 at least. Mrs. Holleran is going to need some help with her portrait.
Oh, you didn't get her message?
Message? What message? What are you talking about?
Well, it's just that I guess she's not going to go for that one after all.
She's not? But I thought that she said she wanted it. Well, does she want something else instead?
No. She said that she found something that she liked more at Laverne's Old-Timey Dreams.
Wait, you mean across the street? At that Laverne's Old-Timey Dreams? At that terrible new antique shop that just opened up?
Yeah, actually.
You have got to be kidding me, right?
Yeah, and, you may not want to hear this, but I've had a few customers say that she's got some pretty great stuff over there.
Oh, please, it's all particle board and scratch and dent.
Have you been over there to check it out?
No. Have you?
Yeah, I have, actually.
So, what did you think?
Well, actually, I hate to say it, but...
Oh no, it was actually good?
She had a few interesting pieces. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on, you don't know.
Excuse me?
Sorry, no offense, but I think I have a little more experience in the antique business than you do.
Hey, I've been learning a ton, thank you very much.
You are, and you're a quick student. Quicker than I ever was, that's for sure.
Exactly, so just be nice to me.
I'm sorry, I think I'm just... Well, I don't know how to put it. I have a headache is all.
A headache, sure.
What are you implying?
Are you sure it doesn't have something to do with your new competition across the street?
What? No, not at all. What competition?
You've pretty much been the biggest antiques dealer in this little town for a long time, haven't you?
Well, yeah, it has been a while now. I took over the store from Mr. Lacar when he retired.
And you were how old?
I was 26.
Wow, that's amazing.
Well, it was a very long time ago. I've been at this a long time. And I've worked too hard to let some woman with bad taste and dim lighting ruin it all.
Okay, Uncle Bob. Hello, is this Bob Lacar?
Actually, my name is Bob Wonders.
Oh, so you aren't related to the original owner?
I was his apprentice. How can I help you?
I'm sorry, this is Laverne Ray.
Laverne Ray? From Laverne's Old-Timey Dreams?
That's right. It is so nice to finally get to talk to you, Bob. I'm so tired of just looking at you through the window. I saw you duck down just now.
Oh, I was just tying my shoe.
Well, listen, I just wanted to tell you how great I think your store is.
Oh, you've been inside then?
Why, yes, of course I have.
That's strange. I'm usually in here and I haven't seen you.
Well, it was that little girl that was in there. Who is she? Your daughter or something?
That's my niece, Macy. She works in the shop after school.
Oh, isn't that so lovely? She truly was adorable and so knowledgeable about the pieces.
She was?
Oh, yes. And I'm sure that you taught her everything she knows.
Oh, well, thank you, but she still has a lot to learn.
So, you took over that shop for Mr. Lacar, then?
Yes. I worked for him one summer in college, and it sort of ended up becoming a passion of mine. I ended up staying, and when Mr. Lacar fell ill, he gave the shop over to me.
Oh, well, that's very trusting of him, isn't it?
I suppose so, but I didn't really know what I was doing. I had to learn along the way. Not like you, of course.
Oh, so you've heard about me?
Only what some of the customers have said.
Oh, really? And what have they told you?
Well, that you traveled all over the world, bringing back pieces from all over.
Well, I have done a little bit of traveling, yes. The Far East, the Middle East, South America, Europe, Africa, Australia.
So, pretty much everywhere.
Yes, I suppose so. But of course, it all just starts to blend together after the first couple of times around the globe.
Yeah, I can only imagine. So what made you settle in our little town and open your shop here?
Well, I was just traveling through here on the way to the city one summer and thought it was a charming little town.
So you don't have any ties to this place then?
Well, no, I just moved here a few months ago, but I really do love it. Everyone has made me feel so welcome. Well, everyone except you, of course.
Oh, well, I'm just a private person, Laverne. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just kidding. I'm sure we'll get to know each other better soon. Maybe we can have lunch sometime.
Thanks for getting in touch, Laverne.
Hey, Uncle Bob, how's it going?
Oh
no, now what?
What do you think? Have you seen what's been going on outside recently? Have you seen the kind of business that Laverne has been getting?
Oh, come on, who cares? She's just a flash in the pan.
Oh, really? Is that all you think she is? Is that why she has a big write-up in the paper today?
So what? You've had a write-up in the paper before, too.
Yeah, well, that was a very long time ago. What has that paper done for me lately?
Come on, the people of this town know the real thing when they see it. The real people will always be loyal to us, you know that.
The real people? And who are the real people?
You know, people like Missy Hines.
Oh, yes, Missy.
She's been buying and selling her stuff in here for years, hasn't she? Going back to Mr. Lacar.
Yes, I suppose you're right. She is a very loyal customer, but still, Macy, we can't base our entire business on aging customers like Missy.
Okay, so what are we supposed to do then?
Well, there's that Best of the City contest in the paper coming up.
Yeah, and our shop has come in first ever since the list started.
But what if...
What, you think that Laverne's store is going to steal the top spot from us? But she just opened.
Exactly. It's just like at the Academy Awards when they give some young and upcoming actress an Oscar. It's like a crowning.
Oh, stop it. And even if she did come in first, so what?
So what? Don't you understand, Macy? That's the first step in a slow slide into irrelevance.
Oh, would you stop it? You're overreacting. Why don't you take one of your nerve pills or something?
I don't need a nerve pill. I need this Laverne woman to get out of town.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen. And even if you could do that, would it be right?
What do you mean?
Doesn't she have the right to open her store wherever she wants? Isn't it a free country?
Yes, but why did she have to open it right across the street from my shop or any other antique shop? It's not fair. It's not right.
Yeah, I know, Uncle Bob, but what can we do about it?
Ugh, I'm too old for this.
Oh, come on, we still have time. Maybe we just need to spruce up the store, get a few impressive new pieces, some sidewalk chalk.
Macy, if you ever use sidewalk chalk outside my store, so help me God.
Okay, yeesh, it was just an idea.
Well, it's tacky and obscene. We'll let the kitschy little gift shops do that.
Well, what about a sandwich board then? Those are very popular.
Exactly, and that's why I don't want to do it.
Come on, Uncle Bob. The judging starts Saturday, and it's going to be a beautiful day. There's going to be a lot of people around town.
Okay, fine. A sandwich board, but that's it.
Well, Bob, today's the big day, isn't it? The judges are out in full force, ready to make their decisions, aren't they?
Yes, Laverne, I suppose they are.
I saw some of those new pieces you had in the other day. Mid-century? Very chic, very interesting. Not sure how the judges will go for them, though. They are more traditional, after all. Not big fans of that whole IKEA style.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that.
Although the sandwich board is a nice touch. It's no match for my sidewalk chalk, though.
What do you want, Laverne?
Whatever do you mean, what do I want? I just wanted to wish you luck is all. I want every shop in town to do well. A rising tide lifts all boats, you know.
Yeah, except the little ones, right? It sinks those.
Oh, please, don't be so melodramatic. Don't you think it's time you step aside and let somebody else take the crown? I mean, how many years in a row have you gotten this?
35.
35 years? Oh, can you imagine? Well, I think it's about time you're toppled, and I'm going to be the one to topple you.
And why should it be you?
Why shouldn't it be me?
I mean, you just came into town. Nobody knows you're here.
And so what?
There are no less than 6 antique shops in this town.
There are 7 antique shops in town, Bob. Don't forget. And quite possibly soon to be 8.
What do you mean?
Well, if Laverne's old-timey dreams continues to take off the way I think it will, it's only a matter of time before we open a second location.
We don't need any more antique shops in this town, Laverne. The market is saturated as it is.
Well, perhaps a few others will just have to close. Or change with the times.
You are evil.
Hey, it's just capitalism, doll. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah, well, capitalism also means that people can choose to shop where they want. And when everyone in this town finds out what Laverne is really like, that her old-timey dream is really a nightmare, then we'll see who's number 1.
Oh, you're so competitive. I like that. I had no idea that you people in these little hick towns were so cutthroat.
In these little hick towns? Why don't you just turn around and go back to where you came from, lady?
Oh, please. Do you know how much I'm making selling this crap to these people?
This crap?
I'm going to be able to buy that lake house before I know it. And my assured title of best antique store is bound to help send me there.
Urgh.
Oh, hello, Bob. This is Missy Hines. How are you today?
Oh, Miss Hines, so nice to hear from you. I haven't seen you in a little while. I hope that everything's okay.
Yes, well, everything is fine for me. I mean, health-wise, but I did need to talk to you about something.
Oh, okay, what is it?
Well, the thing is, I hate to have to tell you this, but I won't be doing business with you anymore.
What do you mean? But why?
Well, the thing is, I've been spending a lot of my time over at Laverne's.
Oh, you have you?
Yes, and I just think that her business is a much better fit for my current styles. Don't you agree?
Well, as a matter of fact, Miss Hines, no. I actually don't agree.
Oh, you don't?
No, in fact, from what I've seen and heard of Laverne's supposed tastes, she doesn't have much of any at all.
I don't know if I would go that far.
But if you want to take all of your stuff over to hers, be my guest. You aren't welcome here anyway.
Well, I never in my life.
Goodbye, Miss Hines.
Hey, Uncle Bob.
Macy, where are you? I could use a little bit of help over here. Believe it or not, the store is getting busy.
Sorry, I'm just walking around, checking out some of the other shops. I've spotted a few of the judges.
Oh, really? You have? Have you seen Phyllis Gladwell? She's notoriously difficult.
Yeah, in fact, I saw her at Laverne's.
You went into Laverne's?
Yes, I did.
And what did it look like in there?
Well, I hate to say it, but immaculate.
Ugh, don't tell me that. I don't want to know that. This old place is a dusty mess.
Well, I'm sorry, but you asked.
And there's a lot of people in there. A lot of people are buying stuff.
Do you really want to know this time? I don't want to get yelled at again.
Okay, don't tell me. I can see enough out the window.
Well, I saw plenty in there too. Plenty of weirdness.
Weirdness? What do you mean?
Do you remember when we were in Jacksonville at that antique show and you thought there was something suspicious about that vase?
Vaguely.
Yeah, you remember. You thought it may be a fake or mislabeled, and when you took it to the guy, it turned out you were right?
Okay, I think I remember that now. Why? What did you find over there? A vase?
No, figurines.
Figurines?
She has these glass figurines, safari animals, that she's claiming to the judges are from the 1800s, but I swear, something is off about it.
It's not like the judges would know any difference. They aren't judging the pieces.
No, they're judging how much they like the sidewalk chalk. After they leave there, they're going to decide on what ice cream they like best.
So what should we do?
I think we need to get our hands on one of those figurines and examine it to see if it's real.
And how do you expect us to do that?
We could buy one.
How much are they?
$1,200 each?
What? No. Sorry, I don't think that's going to happen.
Come on, we can just return it after.
I highly doubt that Laverne has a generous return policy.
But why is that?
Because I don't.
All right, fine. If you don't want to take a chance to catch this charlatan red-handed, I guess I'm going to have to do it myself.
What are you talking about? Macy, what are you going to do?
I'm going to lift it.
What do you mean? You're going to steal it? But there's people everywhere.
Exactly, they're a great distraction.
But Macy, you're going to get caught.
Would you relax? It's not like I haven't done it before.
You... what?
We can just take it back later after we examine it. Come on.
But Macy...
So, what do you think? Do you think the judges have made their final evaluations yet?
I don't know, Macy, but I'm willing to bet that it's only a matter of time.
Well, then I hope that your expert comes through for you in time. If we're going to prove that Laverne is a total fraud, we better do it quickly.
Charles is one of the best authenticators in the business. I'm sure that he'll be able to sniff out if it's a fake or not.
But then what? What will we do if it is? I mean, I did steal it after all.
Do you think you can put it back just as, cunningly?
I don't know. There's not as many people in there on a weekday, of course, but I'll do my best.
Just don't get caught, and then she'll know it was us.
Us who did what, though?
Us who caught her. As soon as I get word from Charles, I'm going to the newspaper to tell those judges. Then we'll demand a complete examination of Laverne's store. Everything must be authenticated. This could be the biggest scandal this town has ever seen.
Really? Ever?
Well, maybe not ever, but it will certainly take care of our little problem for us now, won't it?
You aren't doing this all for selfish reasons, are you, Uncle Bob? I mean, it has been 35 years after all.
It's about principle, Macy. Principle.
Hey, Uncle Bob, what's up?
Hey, don't tell me you're going to be late again.
Just a few minutes. We only have time for a quick makeout session today. Steve had soccer.
Fine, whatever.
What do you mean, whatever? Come on, what's going on, Uncle Bob? You can tell me.
Didn't you see the paper this morning? Didn't your mother tell you?
Yeah, well, I was hoping that topic would just be avoided.
Second place. Second place to Grandpa Al's Antique Barn. I mean, what the hell?
Well, at least Laverne got caught with all of those fakes that she knew about and then ran out of town on a rail.
Yeah, I guess that was pretty good.
Pretty good? It was amazing, and it was all because of us.
I know, but still, 35 years, Macy.
Well, then maybe it's time to make a little bit of room for Big Al, don't you think?
Yeah, but he's so big.
Come on, don't be catty.
All right, fine, I'm sorry.
Well, there's always next year, huh?
Yeah, there's always next year, I guess.
Hey, you know what we're missing?
Sidewalk chalk.
The following year, Lacar Antiques regained its crown as the best antique shop in town. It would be one of the last years that Bob himself would compete, as he would soon begin winding down his career. However, the business would continue on with his niece Macy at the helm. Her first order of business? Sidewalk chalk.